Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Stomax here, and today I'm going to be going through Mirage, very popular CSGO map in CS for competitive matchmaking. I'll just go through the map. This is more catered towards beginners, so I'll just tell you what the callouts are, some of the common positions. I won't go into too much into nades. I'll have another video about that. So yeah, I'll start. I'll just go through it real quick. Hold on. Let me get this going. So right. It doesn't matter what. Like I'll just go through it, the whole map. So this is T spawn right here. This T ramp. Palace. So this whole thing is called Palace, and so this is all Palace. It's the same callout if you're on the CT side. So if that's T spawn down there, you come up here. This is A main or A ramp, depending where you are. Some people call it A stairs even or whatever. Generally, A main, A ramp is kind of the same. People will understand you anyway in matchmaking. So first thing you see when you peek out into A, if you're a terrorist, this is called Tetris. Close A. I call this close A main, and then this close Palace. So if you say close Palace, that means the CT is probably sitting on this off angle right here or whatever. So yeah, that's Tetris, close A main, close Palace. This is called Sandwich, and that's Palace, and then this is under Palace right here. This spot is called Firebox. A lot of people like to hide here. I don't know why. It's so easy to get killed here. There is a little pixel gap. You can see a connector from here. So this is default box. If you're even for CT or T, this is called default box, because if you're a terrorist, most of the time this is the default plant. And you can also plant inverse default plant, which is here across opposite of the box. CTs can jump up here. This is a very powerful angle for CTs, especially if you're not aware of it. A lot of times terrorists a lot of the times terrorists jump up here, and they die to the ninja spot right there. But if you know about the ninja spot, people don't jump all the way there, and they just stop here. And because you have to jump up, you can get shot from there, and generally you're not looking for this spot right here. You can play up close, but I like to stand right at the edge right here and just crab walk until you have a little gap, like around like that much, and yeah, that's quite an easy kill a lot of the times because they're not expecting it. So this is, like I said just now, this is ninja. If you're a terrorist, always remember to check this spot. If not, there's a good chance this guy is gonna win the round for the CTs, because he can take out the planter and once you stop the bomb plant, it's gonna cause confusion, and yeah, so shit can happen. So that's ninja. This is ticket booth right here. That CT. This is called triple. If you're a terrorist, you can jump up on triple by getting into this bar and then just crouch jump, and you can get up onto this and this. CTs will generally play behind this box sometimes. I like this spot because you can kind of like ninja it, especially if you have someone on connector help on the CT side. If you're on connector, someone is gonna cover your mid, you can kind of hide here. And as a terrorist, you're gonna be more focused on CT, clear on ninja, and once you get past this you're gonna be worried about jungle and connector players. So sometimes people don't check this, and you can take out the planter, you can take out the guy protecting the planter from here. So nice little spot. So triple, default, ninja, under Palace, sandwich, Tetris, box behind there. So this people call this bench. I call this bench too. So that's the call out. Sometimes CTs can stand here. If you jump on top of trash can, you can kind of see over the boxes, or you can see firebox. Be careful about that. This is called stairs for obvious reasons. CTs will generally play here, spot here. So yeah, and then this whole area is called connector or con. Top con, bottom con. You can stand on this box if you're a CT and look into palace from here. So this is called jungle. This area right here. There's a lot of corners you can hide in if you're a CT or if you're trying to save. I don't know why this is called jungle. Maybe it was used to be full of trees before. And then now we're getting to window or nest. This is generally where the CT AWPers like to play. And yeah, it's a very important part of the map. If you have mid control, you can kind of do whatever you want. So let me go through CT spawn real quick. This is where the CTs spawn, and if on the terrorist side, when someone calls out CT, they're not there. They're usually here, or like this spot, this position right here, or behind this. Ts will call out ticket booth. A lot people will call out ticket booth, and that's usually when the CT jumps up onto this right here, and or they can jump on top of ticket booth. And yeah, CT, sometimes maybe even here, CT. If people are calling out this spot, just say spawn, because people tend to get confused. If you say CT, they'll still think they're somewhere here. Okay, so now we're getting into market. This is called market. CTs, AWPers can play right here and spot the cross. There's a little spot right here you can hide in. Right here, jump up, and it does make a lot of noise if you miss the jump, so you gotta be careful. This is a good little spot. This spot is also pretty good. A lot of times people are not checking, especially as CTs when they're trying to retake bomb B. Like, they're focused here and here, so like you can get a sneaky kill, but people who know, like, they'll check it anyway. So trash can, this is the B site. So if you're a terrorist coming out here and the CT's here, terrorists usually call out back site, so which is not wrong, but it can get confusing because back site could mean anything. But those are common expressions you'll hear a lot. This is the boost spot. If you hear a terrorist, if you hear a comm saying boosted, there's a CT sitting right here. So you can plant. A lot of the common spots is this one right here, planning from short. There's a lineup that you can do that if you're in kitchen. I'll get to kitchen in a bit. That you can spam through that wall and you can hit the diffuser here. Anywhere in this area right here is generally this square right here is generally called planning for short, because yeah, you can get covered. You can cover the bomb plant from short. You can plan default in this corner. On this box, plan for apps. A lot of people think planting for apps is this right here. In my opinion, it's not, because you have to peek out really wide from apps to take out the diffuser for this, and a lot of times it doesn't work out. Planting for apps is, in my opinion, right here. This. Sorry. So planning for apps is right here, right here, right here, because there's a window here, and it's very hard to see the terrorist's head. Like, you can pre-fire it, of course, but this is the real apps plan. Like, it's a lot better. It's a lot safer. It's not as safe because you can get spotted from market when you're planting. But if you have a smoke down for market, you can plant here and it's a very easy bomb to defend. My personal favorite plant spot is right here. If I get the chance to, I always plant here. This is a very good spot because CTs will think it's planted for short when in fact it's actually planted for market or either one, and you can hide in many angles. And because the CT has to defuse, he has to stare at the wall. He can't really look at market. I like to sit at market when I plant here, so that's a good spot. This area right here is called bench. CTs generally sit here, peek out there, up here. In this corner right here. Terrorists tend to like to sit on this corner and post plant. So the call out for that is bench, obviously, and then the call out for this area, general area right here, is van. So this spot right here, a lot of times you get terrorists will molly out this area, and then now we get into B apps. There's a little ninja corner right there. You see why I said that spot is a plant spot. You can like hide. You can even hide all the way back here, peek out, and you'll see his head. Take the fight, peek out, reposition, take the fight, peek out, push up close, peek out. It's a lot harder for the CTs to hold you off if you have apps control and you plan it for apps. So don't make the mistake a lot of people do. They plan here for apps. Like, you can't see the CT no matter where you are. You basically gotta walk out here, and when you walk out here, if it's more than one CT, you're dead. Like, they'll know, like, that spot 9 times out of 10 you're gonna, if they don't see anyone, no reaction from shore or market, you're gonna come out from here. So they're just waiting for you. But if you plan for apps the proper way, it's really hard because they can't peek into you. Like, you're not really exposed. You're only exposed to the diffuser, and he's busy, no gun out. So, and you can hold. It's easier to hold van. Like, you see them jump up before they see you. So yeah, that's a good spot. There's a lineup for the. I can't remember what the lineup is, but you can shoot through that and get to the guy diffusing near close to that wall. So this is default. I mean, this is kitchen. This whole section right here is the apps. This is kitchen, and this right here is underpass. So CT, if you're a CT from spawn, they can jump out this window, jump straight into underpass, and basically get some info, fall back, or maybe get a quick kill, fall back, and sometimes hide in this corner, play anti-flash, and then when the timing's right, peek out, get another quick kill, fall back, and so on. So be careful of this if you're a T side. If you're a CT side, you get here before the T's do, because I think the timing is 1 minute 45 on the clock timer before the T's get here, but the CT can get here way before that. So sometimes you can get the drop on them by just being earlier to this angle before they are. People like to flash before they peek out, so terrorists as well flash before they peek out. So this is this is a highly contested area sometimes, and it's a good piece of map control to have. A lot of CTs will just give this up because they can hold the entrance. So like when you peek out from here, normally there's a CT sitting right there, or they can spot you from here. They're easy to molly you out. It's a tight choke point, so good piece of map control if you're a CT to have underpass, but not so important. So when you get past underpass, back to mid. So this is top mid, window of course, connector. That's B short right there. You can do a couple things here. You can jump up here. You can jump up on this thing. So the call out for this spot, this area right here, is be short. This area right here, whole zone. This walkway is called catwalk. So if you're a CT and you spot them walking up here, you just call out up cat or walking up cat. You can jump up on this thing and cross into window. You can do it the other way, but that's a lot harder. You can get boosted on top of this and take a look into pawn or mid. This is ladder room right here, obvious reasons. This is a good little spot. Go all the way on the top of the ladder, and yeah, you can shoot anyone coming try to peek you. Window or nest, and be short again. Be short corner. Some people call this McDonald's. Some people call it arches. Most of the time, people just call it be short. Like, there's no specific call out for this. This is another good little spot that if you're a terrorist to hide post plant, especially if it's planted for short. A lot of times when it's planted for short, the CTs think you're gonna peek from that spot right there, which is the most common one. But if you hide right here, they won't expect you. Of course, it's a little bit more exposed from, like, for example right here, where you can, this is a really hard spot for the CTs to kill you, and really if you combo it with a flash, you can take out the diffuser, but the CTs will be expecting it, and very often you can get killed. But it's also difficult for the CTs to kill you if you know how to jiggle peek and all that. So this little corner is kind of annoying. It's kind of useful sometimes just to play the mind games. Like, you can peek into the diffuser if it's planted for the left side, if it's planted for the right side. If you peek like this, you're walking into the angle they're holding. So if you just jiggle, and then swing wide, and you probably have him. So that's that, and then now getting to TV room. So this is the TV room right here. The call out for this area. T's, like, a lot of times late rounds, if the T's don't know what they're doing, they kind of hang around here. Top of mid already, and this is T spawn. What else did I miss out? Did I do CT spawn? Okay, so this is CT spawn, and I think that's pretty much it. Did I go through? This is ticket booth. Yeah, this is ticket booth. All that, and then you can jump. This is a good little spot. You can boost your teammate up, and you can get a good kill right there, or you can use this to jump spot. Did I just had a pixel glitch? No. So, good little jump spot. You can't really see much, but good to check. And I think you can check, yeah, if it's sometimes a T will hide in this corner right here. You can check it by jumping up on this trash can. So I think that's about it for all the callouts. I mean, at least all the basic callouts. Everyone will have, like, every region kind of has their own version of callouts. It depends on the language. But in English, these are the common ones. Of course, sometimes certain teams will have, like, a specific callout, or certain spots, like a famous player likes to play there or something. Like on Cash, there's NBK. Certain spots, like. So I think that about covers it for a basic overview of Mirage. That's all the callouts. So yeah, just practice and enjoy, have fun. Subscribe and like to my channel. I'll have a video on smokes and the lineups for basic smokes that you should know. It's pretty easy to learn from Mirage coming up soon, so keep an eye out for that. So yeah, subscribe to my channel, give a like, give a thumbs up, leave me a comment if you have any feedback or just want to say hi, any specific ideas you want to see. Yeah, just holler at me, let me know. So yeah, Stomex here with another video. So yeah, see you, bye bye.